Yeah, hello everyone. So basically, this session is to explain you the changes which we made to few of the indicators. So the first indicator, which we mostly use it for stocks, options, futures, which is price pulse. So again, most of you already know we use price pulse for right. We buy close to the discount, we sell close to the premium zone. Right? If the price pulse gives a sell, that means it is bearish. If price pulse gives a buy, it is bullish. Especially if it is. So the change which we made is, so whenever price, if you see, whenever price is choppy, either the right here it is choppy or here it is choppy. Right? Choppy means it's just moving in a sideways direction or in a small range, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So whenever it happens like this, generally you see a blue rectangle, right? Within that blue rectangle, that means it came all the way down. Buyers are trying to go up, sellers are bringing it down. Buyers going up, sellers bringing it down. So you will see a blue window at that point of time. And after some time, one of them will lose the control, right? Generally, if it is at the bottom, sellers will lose the control, buyers will gain the control. Or if it is at the top, buyers will lose the control, sellers will take the control. So we created one of the alert notification which says like, right, you have something called as breakout and breakdown alert. So breakout means it is staying in a blue box and then suddenly it goes up all the way. Then it makes a huge move. Breakdown means it came down from the blue box and then there will be a big drop. So if you want to know whenever it is in a from consolidation, it moved out, then you will get a notification that okay, NQ was in consolidation, now it moved above the box. Or if you put this notification, it will say that okay, NQ was in consolidation, now it dropped. Whenever it happens, there will be a big drop. So all you need to do is, if you want to trade NQ in the US hours, you can go and put a notification. In the same way, I can go and I can say price pulse breakout alert. So that means if it goes above the blue box, it is a breakout. If it goes below the blue box, you will get a breakdown. Whenever you receive such notification, that means there can be a huge move upside or downside. So you can create that notification on different tickers. If you want to create it on ES, right? You can go to ES if you think like price is dropping, right? On ES, if you want, you can go here. You can say price pulse, breakout alert, once per bar close, create price pulse, breakdown alert, create. So So that will give you nice profits. Whenever you get the notification, go to the thing and see that, okay, is it dropping or is it going up? And then if you take a trade, that will make huge profits. So again, within price pulse, there are a lot of different alerts which will help you. Right, you have a bearish order block, bullish order block, right? Or it is at a price pulse buy, price pulse sell, breakdown alert, breakout alert, or trend change when it becomes blue to red or red to blue. So all these alerts will help you to find out the uh, transactions at right time or find out when to enter the trades at the right time. So that is one major change. So anyone has questions on this?
Kishore Garu, can you explain one more time what is breakout and breakdown, please?
Also, will it show it on the screen, Andy?
No, it won't show it on the screen.
It
But
won't show it on the screen. Okay.
yeah, but generally, whenever it is moving in a small range,
Mhm.
you will see something in a blue box.
Yeah, that we observe mostly in the evening times.
Right, yeah. Whenever it is
Uh,
very choppy, right, yeah. For example, this is like a small box.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? So whenever it drops below, it will become red. Whenever it goes above, it will become green. So if
Yeah.
price is dropping, right? For example, it stayed in a choppy, just up and down, up a small candles for a lot of time.
Yeah.
And whenever it, right, this is like a box.
Yeah. Earlier it used to be blue box, right?
Right. No, whenever in the initially it will be in the blue box. When the price is here, it will be blue box. If the
Uh-huh.
price goes bottom, that is like a breakdown. Then
Okay.
immediately
Okay.
the color will change to red.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Okay.
if price goes above, buyers took the control, it went above, then it will become green color from blue.
Okay. Will
Or
it
if
stay for the entire session or it will disappear after some time?
it will stay for the entire session.
Okay.
So, but
Okay.
the alert is basically whenever it goes up, that is a breakout alert. Whenever
Okay.
it
Okay.
goes down, it is a breakdown alert.
Okay.
If it goes down, then there will be a big drop. You can easily make nice profits. That
Okay.
means for a lot of time, both of them are fighting with each other, buyers and sellers.
Mhm. Okay.
Suddenly, sellers took the control here. They brought it below this. Then immediately buyers will they will say that okay, now let me stop buying. Then immediately sellers will start bringing all the way down. So this is a breakdown alert, breakdown notification.
Okay. Thank
The
you.
same way, if it goes up, that is a breakout alert. Then buyers
Mhm.
will take the control and take it all the way up. So
Sure.
that is the first change which we made to the price pulse. Other than that, it is same. The second thing we did is that we already have T5. We added this T55 again, right, with some more better features compared to earlier. So we have this T55. So all you need to do is when you add T55, you open a new tab, right? Whatever you have existing tab, you delete it and you create again you open the trading view tab and go to the bottom. Right here, if you go to the bottom, you see A and L. You have to make sure you click on the L logarithmic value, and then immediately you see these bars. Right, these bars represent if it is a blue bar, it represents it is buyers are with the full control. Right, so whenever blue bar from the bottom, price started moving up. So immediately you get a buy signal. Or from the top, again it came to the bottom. That means sellers took the control. That is like a sell signal. So you can immediately, whenever you get a buy, you can enter. Whenever you get a sell, you can enter short. So this is, so earlier you are not seeing buy sell, right? You are only seeing a buy or you are only seeing blue bars and red, orange bars. But now you also see the buy sell. And also you can set a notification, right? Not only seeing it, you can go and create a notification that, okay, whenever T55, I get a buy or sell, let me know. You can create. So this is like a zero line, right? Whatever is in between, that is like a zero line. If it crosses the zero line and goes to the top, that is buyers took the control, cross the zero line, or sellers took the control, they cross the zero line to the bottom, downside. So that zero line cross is a very strong bullish or bearish indicator. Then immediately it will drop. You can make nice profits. So if you are getting confused with price pulse, then this is another option, or it will give you an additional confirm. If you get a sell, immediately you can go and see, okay, I have a sell here. Is price pulse also sell? Yes, price pulse also sell. Then you can confidently take the signal. And as long as it is sell, you got a buy. But here you see sell. Then you don't enter a long position. As long as this is staying, you can hold your trade. So here you got a buy, here you got a buy, then you can go long. Again, here you got a sell, here you got a sell, you can go short. So again, you got a buy, you got a buy, you can go long. So this is like additional confirmation. One more software is also telling that this is telling it is going up, this is telling it is going up, then you can go long. So that is, so you have T5, which is telling, okay, this came all the way down, it is going up. Your price pulse is telling it is going up. Your T55 is telling it is going up. Now you have very minimal risk. You can confidently enter one or two contracts, make nice profits. In the same way, here you got T55 sell or price pulse sell. Here you got a sell. Here you got a sell. You got a perfect confluence, right? So then it may give little bit late, but whenever all the three are in sync, that is a perfect opportunity. Like that, whenever your T55, T5, price pulse, all the three are telling the same thing, that will be a huge, nice opportunity in the time frame, and you can hold the trade as long as this is you continue to see the blue bars. That means buyers are in control. As long as you see the red bars, sellers are in control. And that is the change which we made to the T55. Then there is one more alert also in T55, which is you have something called as peak buy peak sell, or you can do, instead of doing separately, you can also do peak buy sell. That means whether you get a peak buy or peak sell. Sometimes what happens is it goes up and again it goes up one more time and then drops. So if you have two times, you have some peaks high here and then you get a sell, you get a peak sell. That means it did a double top. It may go up, come little bit down, go up one more time and then starts dropping. Then you will get a notification that okay, it is a peak sell alert. That means it created two highs at the top above the zero line and then it started dropping. In the same way, it may sometimes it may drop, go little bit up and again drop, and then it can go huge upside. That is a peak buy. So if it creates a double top and drops, you get a peak sell. If it creates a double bottom and then you get a buy signal, that is a peak buy signal. So you can also set notifications that will also make some nice profits. So either you can do notification on T55 buy sell or you can do it on peak buy sell. If you get those notifications, then they are good opportunities. So that is the second change which we made to the T55. So again, right, because some of the users were not able to, because you have essential plans, you are not able to use the T555. So we added some extra functionality to T55 and then provided this access. I hope everyone is clear. It is very, right, user friendly. Easily you can understand that, okay, blue bar means buy, yellow or this orange bar means sell. You have a buy signal, sell signal. You can just watch this and take the trades. You can do it in 1 minute, you can do it in 5 minutes. It is up to you.
Yeah, Kishore Garu, one more just request for this. Yeah, for the whatever we are giving here for the green and yellow sell and buy,
Mhm.
can you change the letters like white or black so that it's very visible to everyone? I mean, somehow I'm not able to see that. I mean, the blue letters. If you give some complete contrast colors, that would be really helpful.
Mm,
Either white or black.
yeah, I'll make the change. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that is about T55. So let me remove this. And then one more change which we made is T555. So which was initially we planned to do this as T55, but because some members were not able to. So for this one, you need to have a premium plan with the trading view. So ES is looking bearish. So basically, right, this one, at the candle level itself, you know whether buyers are in control or sellers are in control. So whenever candle is forming, you see a small, right, this is like a cap. So if you see a nice small green at the top, whenever candle is forming, you know it is buyers are in control. You see here, buyers are in control. You see the line is green. You see buyers are in control. Then you can go long. Whenever candle is forming, you don't see any green, right? The red is already mixed in this. So if you don't see any green, that means it is a pullback. Again, a candle is forming, you see it, you can go long. Again, drop. Again, long, drop, pullback. Like that, within the candle itself, you can see whether who has the control, whether buyers are having control or sellers are having control. For example, right? You got a PP sell, price pulse sell. Just a minute. Yes. Okay, put some trade. Yeah, so yeah, this is like a blue box, which I told you. So this is moving in a small range now, in a 1 minute. If price goes above this, you will get a notification. If price goes below this, you will get a notification. Price goes above this, then it can make a nice move to the upside. Or if price goes below this, it may go all the way to the bottom. So that is the consult, right? The range breakout or breakdown. Breakdown means going down. Breakout means going up. So yeah, the other right, the other change which I was telling is T555, where your candle itself, right? You don't need to look at T55 or right within the same here itself. You know whether it is a bullish or bearish based on that. If you see while candle is right here, candle is forming, you don't see any green. That means there is a high possibility sellers are in control. Right? If you see here, you see that small red, right? If it is a green, you see at the bottom, at the top. If it is a red, you see a small red in the bottom. That means now sellers took the control. So you don't go long, right? Because here it touches the price pulse, but body never went above it. Here you can see it is going down. So you can,
Krishnaji,
yeah.
so how do you use that information? Because here, like there on the green candle, we are seeing the green, and the red, we are seeing the red. So, like for example, in that long one, right, the
And
third one,
yeah, there
there
might
are
be some scenarios where you may also see on a green candle, you may see a red, or on a red candle, right here, for example, it is a red candle, but buyers are in control.
okay.
So so that means there is a possibility for a quick reversal, right? It is a red candle, but you see buyers are in control. That means it is just a small pullback. It is not a real trend change.
Okay.
You can quickly anticipate that, okay, now it is not going to drop, right? There is a small drop. Even though you are getting red candles, you see a green at the top. That means buyers are in full control. So it is not good to short here or good to go short. Immediately they bounce back.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so yeah, that is how your T555 will help you. So it is not that every red candle you have a red one, green candle you have a green one. Sometimes red candle will have a green top, or green candles can have a red bottom. That means even though it is a candle is green, but really the sellers are in control. It is like a sometimes the market makers will do that stop loss hunting, or they will try to manipulate you so that you think like it is dropping, but really they won't drop it. They'll just do a whipsaw, and then they will quickly take it all the way to the top. So that is the advantage of T555. So because it does calculations at a minute level, seconds level, so now it made nearly $450.
So Kishore Garu, question on that candles that you showed.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
So there are red candles without any green or red, right? So how do we know that at that time still their buyer is in control or seller is in control? Because I think the third candle had the green on the red. Because when you see first two red candles, probably I think it's a 1 minute, but let's say if it happens in 5 minutes, then probably people will be under the impression that, hey, the selling is happening, so get out of the trade like that, right? That possibility is there. So how do we interpret in those scenarios?
So which candle you are saying you don't see the red?
I mean, earlier when you were showing the previous, probably you moved out of that candles, maybe on the left side or somewhere. You had continuous. Yeah, I think, yeah, on the left you see. Yeah, over here, the left side. Yeah. So you have two red candles, third red candle. I think earlier I saw in the red candle there was a green. So you said the buyers are in control based on that. Or maybe on the left, I don't somewhere. Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay, here on the left, over there you see third red and the green. So, but if you see the prior two red candles, there is no information whether buyer is in control or seller is in control. So, third red candle had the green one. If you see at the 1520 on your graph, 1520 above the 50, yeah, next, right, one more right. Yeah, those candles, yes. So the third red candle had the green. So that's where you're able to say buyer is in control. But when the prior two red candles are there, how does user determine that whether selling is going on? So you
First
better
thing
get out.
is, it is a choppy zone, consolidation zone, right? When it is in a small rectangle, this is a choppy zone. So sometimes what you think price pulse became red. So we may feel that it may completely drop.
Yeah, right.
But what happened is it just came to the bottom and suddenly it started going up. So when it is coming to the bottom, it is important for us to know whether there will be a breakdown or can it go back? Can it go back and take the bullish direction again?
So basically, wait for the red candle to go below that red triangle red
Right.
box, right?
Right. Yeah. If it goes below the red box, then
Then
it can
exit.
go much further down.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, you can exit your long position, or if you're holding a long or you are holding a short, also you take the profit because don't think that it may go further down because now you see that you are already seeing buyers are having pressure. Again, it came and you can see buyers are having pressure. Then it went all the way up again.
and just on this T555, so who took T55? Would you give this T555 as well?
No, no, all are two different indicators. So you can either have T55 or you can have T555. Again, right? If you have a three indicator plan, you can choose any three. If you have five, you can choose any five. It is
So
up
then
to you.
between T555 and T555, what do you suggest to keep then? To
Again,
currently
if you're a scalper, this is very good one for scalping. If you are more of a day trader, swing trader, T55 is a good one. So this one at a candle level, right? Here I saw that when it is dropping, I saw that there is more sellers are in pressure. Right? This candle has selling pressure. This candle has selling pressure. This candle has selling pressure. Right. It was trying to break it, but immediately price pulse brought the candle. Right. Immediately I see that sellers took the control. Right here you can see there is a lot of selling pressure. Here you can see a lot of selling pressure. So immediately I took some three contracts short. It made $500 in 2-3 minutes. So if you are more of a scalper, you see it did not break the price pulse and go above. It was not able to break the right. Only wick went up, but the body was not able to break it. Immediately I see that sellers took the control.
okay.
Then immediately I shorted three contracts. It came all the way down. And again, buyers are here. Now buyers are taking the right. Again, when it came here, if you see that buyers are not taking the control, it can further drop. But again, this candle, you can see buyers took the control. Like that, at a candle level, you know whether it is a pullback or whether it is a reversal, whether it can drop further or can it go up. So if it goes further up at this level, if you see that still buyers are in control, they can take it all the way to the top. Or if you see that immediately next candle again, you see sellers are taking control, again one more time it can come to the bottom. Like that, yeah. While candle is forming itself, you can see, right now you can see that green is forming. That means buyers has the control.
So at that time, the T555 doesn't show the buy signal when the candle is showing buyer's candle. If you enable T555, would it show a buy coming over there?
T55 will wait for its own confirm, right? Everything is different logic.
But
So
because
now,
earlier you were trying to replace the T555 with this one, right? So I thought, both are sort of similar or something. So that's why I was asking.
no, yeah, yeah. each one is a different logic. Each one comes with a different, so yeah, because some members were having problem with the second level calculation. That's where we made it as T555 and then added some extra functionality to T55. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's about T555, where at a candle level, you know whether buyers has control or sellers has control. Based on that, that will help you to do quick scalping and make some quick profits. So for if you are a scalper, T555 is good. If you are a day trader or swing trader, T55, T5 price pulse, that combination is good. So now moving on to
Hey,
the next
Kishore, one question on that T555.
one.
So is this like in a 1 minute time, let's say, based on the strategy which you have been describing so far, right? Let's say we are just starting the candle within the first 5 seconds, right? We'll be able to know, right? Whether we should go for a long or a short, right? Quick scalping, right? We can do that.
Yeah, but it is, yeah, you do only after experience. Otherwise, you may, right, in the first 5-10 seconds, you will know it. But yeah, as you practice, you can confidently take. But generally, yeah, it comes whenever it comes to T5 or price pulse line, and if you see that candle is forming a green color at the top, then you know that again it is becoming buyers took the control.
Okay. So till what time, at what point exactly the green light comes up, right? Or like, is there any particular seconds or in general it comes up soon or?
Right, it comes up, it stays, right? Now you can say again it is completely became bullish.
Okay. Got it.
It
Okay.
will,
All right. Thanks.
yeah. So that is one more change which we made to the price pulse. Then another thing which we did is for the reversal. So as I said, reversal indicator, generally again you can use it in whatever time frame you want, but generally whenever, right, if you are a more of a swing trader, this will help you. Whenever it goes all the way to the bottom, you get a buy, or whenever it goes all the way to the top, you get a sell. That is very good opportunity. If something is in middle, you can ignore. Wait for a sell at the top, wait for a buy at the bottom. There will be nice opportunities which you can make nice profits with stocks, options, futures. If it comes all the way to the bottom, that means it will become bullish. If it goes all the way to the top, generally there will be a reversal. That is a reversal indicator where we added some. You have super buy, super sell. That means if it goes all the way to the bottom and you get a nice strong buy, it will be a super buy. Or if it goes all the way to the top and you get a strong sell, that will be a super sell. So for example, if I go here, I can say add alert on the list. I can select RC reversal. I can say super buy or super sell alert. I can create a notification, and then that means it is very, very strong signal. Definitely, if you have 150K account, that means it went all the way to the top. Now there is a strong bearish candle. That means there is a high possibility for a big drop. So now I can hold the trade. If I have 150K account, I can hold and I can make nice profits. Or if it went all the way to the bottom, if I get a super buy at the bottom, right? It came all the way to the bottom and you got a nice bullish candle, bullish engulfing candle or some candle where you can see the buyers are, right? Big companies are buying. If you are getting a bullish engulfing, that means there are a lot of big companies, right? If somebody is able to make such a big change, that means some big companies are buying. That is a super buy. Or it went all the way to the top and suddenly there is a big engulfing, bearish engulfing candle. That means some big companies are selling. So that is a super sell or super buy. So we can put that, and whenever you get it, you can just hold the trade confidently. Easily you will make 400, 500, $600 minimum. If it is a super sell, it will come to the midpoint. If it is super buy, it will go to the midpoint. So that is one more major change which we made, which is very useful, right? If I go daily and I put a super buy or super sell, right? For example, you have some Apple. You can see there is a super sell. That means it went nearly to $240. It went all the way to the top, and you got some nice bearish engulfing candles here. You got a super sell. Immediately you can buy some nice puts, right? If you buy some 220 put or 230 put here for 3 months later, you will make 100%, 200%, right? You have to wait, right? Immediately it won't happen. But you can see that it went all the way to the top and we got a sell, or even here. Sometimes it may go a little more further, but finally there will be a big drop. If you wait for 1 month, you will make 200, 300% on those puts. Right? If you see Tesla, you got a super sell, right? Around 480, 500, $516, you got a super sell. You got a super sell. Then you buy it went right here also, it gave a proper confirmation that it is already at a top. Now you can do a leap, right? For after 6 months, you buy a 450 put or 400 put. Your investment will be only $100, right? Because Tesla is at 450, 490. You are buying a 400 put, your price will be $1, even you are taking after 6 months. But if you give some time, it came all the way to the bottom. So yeah, that is one more, right? One more major change which we did. So you can see hundreds of examples, right? NVIDIA. So we got a super sell. So around $140, we got a super sell, right? Here you have a proper, here you got a super sell, but it is still bullish. Here you got a super sell, it is complete consolidation here. Lot of chopping in the, right? Overbought, consolidation, then it went all the way down to $110 within 1 month. So if you are a more of a swing trader who has a lot of patience, this will make huge profits. You take a put there and wait, and it will make huge gains, right? Again, if you get a super buy at the bottom, you buy a call, 130 call, 140 call for next 6 months. Then within 1 month, it will go all the way up. Right? You can do that with any stock, any futures, right? Any futures contract. If you see ES is somewhere at, so you got a super sell. Once you get super sell, it came all the way down to 49.80 within few days. Right here it is 93. You got a super sell, nearly 100 points, 100, not 100 points. It is nearly 500-600 points drop. So if we get another super sell now, so you can just take one trade and hold for 1 month. You will make huge profit just with one contract. Or if it goes all the way down, you get a super buy. You can buy one contract in your personal account, hold for 1 month. You will make some 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 with just one contract. So we are waiting for overbought or oversold, and then when we see a reversal, when you see a buy, you go long, or you can buy option calls. Right, on futures also you can do option calls, you can do bull put spreads. Whenever you get a super buy or super sell, you can do it on daily, you can do it on 1 hour, but basically you are waiting for it to come all the way down or go all the way up. Then you are buying calls or bull puts or bear calls. then you will make huge profits. So that is one more thing which we did. And then, yeah, one more thing we did is this one, which is mainly good in 30 minutes. So basically you have in the market, you have buyers and sellers. You need to, sometimes by looking at the candles, it is not very clear who has the control, whether buyers has the control, sellers has the control, or sometimes you see green candle, red candle, green, red. You don't know whether who has full control. So if you see the delta, you can see that from 108 delta, it became 176 green. From 176, it became 242. 164, 223. That means if the delta, if the volume is green and also increasing, that means the trend became bullish. Now, if this is bullish, then you better stay in the long side, only long trades, right? So better you watch it in the 30 minutes. If your delta is green and also increasing, your trend should be bullish, or you have to look for mainly the buy signals. Let us take some example like copper. So here you see overall trend is, right, all the delta is bearish, right? It went all the way to the top. There is a lot of consolidation here. Then sellers took the control, started dropping. Then you can see it dropped, and this minus 1000 to minus 2000, minus 3000, minus 4000. It started. Now you only look for the sell signals, right? Don't try to, even you see a buy signal, don't take it. Only take the sell signal. If your delta or cumulative delta is looking red, that means trend is bearish. You can suddenly you see, for example, P-term. So it was 350, 375,000 buy orders. Suddenly it became 1.9 million buy orders, right? The overall delta cumulative is from 375, it became 1.5 million. That suddenly small drop, but again 880, 1.7 million, 2.5 million, 4 million, 4.8 million. From $5, stock went all the way to $7 in one day. So that will help you to know. So by looking at this, you may feel like, oh, stock is dropping. But really the overall volume is increasing. The buy volume is increasing. So just in one day, right, from 4.44 million, 4.9 million, 5.9 million, 8.45 million. So you can see buyers are increasing more and more. The cumulative is increasing more and more. 198, 442, 966, 2.5 million delta. So there can be a huge up move on Python tomorrow also. Tomorrow when market opens, we may see a nice move up. So this will, I can create an alert saying like, okay, if my delta is going up, right? Delta surge. If the delta is suddenly becoming double from 375,000, it became 1.5 million. That means the number of buyers increased 5 times. The relative volume increased so much. Immediately I'll get a notification, right? Oh, Python, suddenly it started going up, right? Or from minus 2 million, it became 1 million positive. Then immediately we know that, oh, something is going to happen in delta, right? Now you see, okay, my T5 also became green. My T5 became, right? My price pulse also became green. Minus 22 plus 1 or minus 167 to plus 880. That is a huge opportunity. Immediately we can go and buy a call. In 1-2 days, we'll make huge profits. So if you see, what are the other examples? Let's see, yesterday, Peter. Yeah, MSTR. Yeah, MSTR, you can see that all negatives, 1.4 million, 737, 1.4, 1.92, 3.67 million. So tomorrow we may see a huge bounce with MSTR. right? The volume started increasing so much. So suddenly, right, even on Friday itself, you can see that it went from $264 to $300. Immediately from minus 186, it became 1.4 million. That means 10 times it went up. Then we can nicely, right, your T5 became green, price pulse became, this one became green, price pulse also became blue. You got a full confluence. Everything became green here. That means there can be a huge bounce. So whenever you get that delta surge, we can go ahead and buy the calls. Buy the calls, do the bull puts. Or in the same way, suddenly from positive number, it becomes a big negative number. You can also buy puts or you can do that. So basically, yeah, those are the one is we have a new indicator. And second is we have price pulse. Then we have T555. Then we have reversal. So again, every indicator is like a gold mine if we take time to use them properly. Just we need to take time to understand, use them, then yeah, we can make huge profits. So yeah, that's it, everyone. I don't want to take more time, but we'll start live session at 7 or 7:30 p.m. Then we'll take some live trades.
Sure, one question.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that T555 indicator, right? You are repainting a light green color on the bullish bar, right? Is that a part of the candle or the extra color you are adding over the candle?
It is extra color adding over the candle based
Extra
on
color.
right.
Okay. Okay. And one more question that out of this T3, T55, T555, is it having these three is good or only I mean, which one will be good to have?
As I said, if you are a scalper, T555 will be helpful. If you are more of a day trader, then price pulse T5, T55, that combination is good.
Price pulse T5, T55. Okay. Got it. Thank you. T3 is not more of, I mean, it's not much useful, right? In this case.
Again, T3 will give you one candle before price pulse. Again, T3 is also very good indicator. Only thing is, it gives you little more advanced, and also price pulse will give you only one buy, one sell. T3 sometimes right, it goes up, and again if there is a pullback, it will give one more buy. Again, if it goes up, comes down, it will give one more buy. So if you miss the first entry, you can catch the second entry or third entry, like that. So
Okay.
that is the
Got it.
advantage of T3. Yeah. And
Thank
it also is little more advanced than price pulse will wait for more confirmations before it tells you to go long or go short. T3 or T33 will give you little more advanced entries. So if you get a proper confluence with T5, then T3 is more advanced or more. If you want low risk, use price pulse. If you want little more high risk, you can make more profits with T3, right? Because sometimes from T3 to price pulse line also you can make some $300, $400. If a price pulse goes much higher, then you can go one more time. You got a T3 buy. From T3 line, it will go to price pulse line. Within that time, you can make some gains. But yeah, so we'll stop here. I'll share the recording and we'll take the live trades from 7:30.
Thank
you. Yeah. Okay, everyone. So if anybody want to get the additional two indicators, you can always go to the same bot. You have 100, right? You can add two indicators for $100. So if anyone has three indicators, want to get the TV indicator or you want to get T555, whatever you want, you can yeah, get that $100 plan and then you can update the form. Then you will get it.
Sure. Another question on
quick question, Andy.
Yeah, I have another meeting now. So I'll any questions I'll take at 7:30 session. I'll share this recording and you can hold your questions and we'll help you during the live session. Yeah. Okay, everyone.
Just quick.
Yeah, Pramod.
This T55 and T5, the details are like showing, like I can't hide those. I can see those graphs, but it's not hiding like where we have that,
Yeah,
like
you have to.
icon.
Yeah, you can watch the recording. I explained right how to see those details.
No, I can see it's the okay. I'll watch the recording and see
Sure.
if their address. Thank you.
Okay, Viren, I'll talk to you, and if anyone has any more questions or anything, I'll help you during 7:30 session.
కిషోర్ గారు, ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అండి. ట్రేడింగ్ వ్యూ కూపన్ ఉందా మీ దగ్గర ఏమైనా ప్రోమో కోడ్?
Yeah, I'll share it in the channel.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Kishore Garu, this is Venkatesh. I took the plan